And if that is not the case, we are obviously very worried. And you have heard us constantly make the case that autonomous lethal weapons, we don't know whether they were used, but autonomous lethal weapons are not at all in line with international human rights law, and because they take human agency away, and you need human control over whatever system you use. And yes, we are obviously very concerned about the use of AI in weapon systems.
We have time for 3 more questions. So,
okay. Regarding the strike on the school, the U.S. is investigating. According to Reuters, it's likely that the U.S. forces were responsible. What exactly should be the next steps regarding the investigations? And how do you personally feel as the UN Human Rights Chief without the engagement of the U.S. and Israel here during the Human Rights Council? What message would you like to send specifically to these 2 countries, the 2 leaderships? Thanks a lot.
Sorry. Let's start with
you. Okay. Yeah, over here. Thanks. Good morning. Far from de-escalating, the Trump administration seems to be poised to escalate the level of hostilities. We're talking about a surge of military action in the next few days. Have you or any of your associates at the leadership of the UN had any direct contact with the Trump administration that you feel has had any traction or helped to influence the conduct of hostilities? And if not, who do you think could have that influence? Thank you.
Last question.
From your point of view, would this war have been preventable?
Look, when it comes to whatever outcome there will be of the investigations, we hope that they will be prompt and that they will be done in full transparency. We also expect accountability to be served, because obviously mistakes were clearly made and accountability is absolutely critical, but also redress and compensation, as well as clear guarantees of non-recurrence. I mean, it is a lesson to be learned, a horrible, tragic lesson to be learned when girls are killed in this way, and I hope that there will be not only guarantees of non-recurrence, but a review of all the standard operating procedures when it comes to this type of issues, and especially when it comes to conduct of hostilities. What are the messages? I mean, the messages are de-escalate, go back to the negotiating table, and find a way not to use methods of war and military type actions as your means of achieving something. It's never going to work. We have seen it. I mean, we have plethora of examples where this has actually ignited even further, not only powder kegs, but actually caused wildfires. And what we see in front of us today is precisely that. And it's uncontrollable. It's chaos. It's disarray. It's disorder, and the world absolutely cannot afford this. We need precisely the opposite. We need to give diplomacy a chance. We need to give negotiations a chance, and we need to give peace a chance. And we cannot just, and that's why I'm worried also about the very bellicose rhetoric that we see. I hope to go to Washington, D.C. later this month, and we will see what this will bring. We have obviously been in touch, but to be honest, I don't think it's in any way meaningful in terms of influencing the current trajectory. So we need to make sure that it is others who have influence, who exercise this influence, and make whoever continues this war very much aware that this has massive implications, not just for people around the world, millions of people, but also look at food security, for example, what's happening. And that's also to the Iranian authorities, it's to everyone. We need to find ways to de-escalate and to find a way out that brings people back to the negotiating table. Was it preventable? Of course, we always think that everything is preventable when it comes to this type of things. I remember when I gave my global update on Friday morning to the Human Rights Council, I actually warned about precisely what this could unleash. And unfortunately, it has happened. And it's extremely tragic. It's tragic, first and foremost, for the people in the region, in Iran, in all the countries that are affected, for the civilians. And we also need to make absolutely sure when we hear about the war language that it is ordinary people that every day are suffering the consequences. And it has repercussions that go well beyond the immediate region, and we should never lose sight of that. Thank you very much.